Hello there guys, and welcome to the final race to get into the chase. Greg Brown is locked in to this chase. The only guy that we know out of 7 guys leaving this race will be fighting for the Season 10 championship. And then Joltis, what better race to go to end the race than Joltis? Jack Williams, Eric Burton, GJ Curtis, William Duncan, Ashley Mace, Nick Mace, Chris Summers, John Dillon, Richard Johnson, and Dylan Young all have the shot at walking out of this race with a spot in the chase. Dylan Young coming into this race 17th in the points, but if he stands outside the top 15 in the points, but right now, if he could get another win, one more win's all he needs. He needs to win this race. If he can win this race, get inside the top 15 in points, he'll have 2 wins. And if it stands right now with Richard Johnson and Jack Williams, if they stay inside the top 5 in points, and John Dillon and Richard, and it'll be only John Dillon and Dylan Young outside the top 5 in points. That only has 2 wins, so Dylan Young could get into the chase. Daniel Day, eliminator from this championship, he rounds out the second row. We're going to go ahead and get you to the starting grid to start off the race to the chase, the last race. Let's get you down to the starting grid. Getting ready to start this race. Championship contenders already in trouble. Greg Brown did not start. The FBR cars of Duncan and Noah Hart are having troubles. Their engines have failed before the start of this race. And guys don't even know where they're starting. Luke Martin, Nick Mays, they're 3 wide back there. But Young, he's going to lead us down. Green flags in the air for the last race to get in the chase. Dylan Young takes us to the green. And another engine is being blown. That is Charles Sanford. Wow, another engine being blown at the start of this race. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 guys have already lost their engines to start this race. Dylan Young, Andres Allen, and Duda to the inside right there. Oh my god. 4 guys, and one in particular that's really big, Duncan. He probably will not make the chase now. He's got to hope on that wild card, that one win he got at Indianapolis. He's got to hope that win pulls through for him, because that right now is not going to do it. He isn't showing any big failures right now like Noah Hart is. Noah Hart's blowing up. He's done. But Duncan may be able to get back out there. I don't know what is wrong with his engine, but he's in there. Here comes Duda to the inside of Allen. It's only 11 laps. Duda to the inside of Andreas. Remember, Andreas is past winner at this racetrack, coming back at season number 2. And caution flag is out for the first time here today. Duda, oh my goodness, close to the line. Duda gets it at the line. And what is the caution out for? Oh no, Jack Williams, second in the points, and also DJ Curtis is involved in this. And Richard Johnson. All the chasers inside the top 5 are involved in this wreck. Oh my, that's gonna allow guys like Ashley Mace, Nick Mace, and Jake Basinger to try and jump inside the top 5 in points. The pace car is out. We're gonna take a replay and show you what happened. This is probably the most craziest chase fights that I've seen so far. All the top 5 in the chasers having problems. This is one with DJ Curtis, Jack Williams. I'm just trying to see. Williams is gonna clip Curtis right here up the track into Johnson, a championship contender, and they slide up the track. That's gonna allow Eric Burton, Nick Mace, and Ashley Mace to make a fight at this, to make themselves fight inside the top 5 in points. The Mace siblings and the Eric Burton, that is who is gonna help try and make the chase. That is a big favor for them guys. So it is for Chris Summers as well. Johnson, Curtis, Williams, Duncan, Brown. 5 guys, them 5 guys right there. Right now inside the chase so far. Maybe not anymore. Williams though has 2 wins this season to rely on. This is going to be big for Williams since Johnson and John Dillon both have 2 wins. They're going to be fighting for that wild card. And the thing about that is, the 18 of John Dillon made it through. So if John Dillon can beat them, both of them in points, that's going to be bad for news for Richard Johnson, Williams, and also Curtis as well, and Duncan. Let's get you back to the restart. Coming back to the green. Richard Johnson is back on the racetrack. So is Greg Brown. Greg Brown and William Duncan have gotten back out on the racetrack. So they're not giving up yet. Getting back on the racetrack was very critical for them. Duda in the 30 car is eliminated from making the chase. Andreas is as well. Jacob Hart is. DeMax is. Green flag's back in the air. And I've just realized Bassinger is also eliminated from getting into this chase. John Dillon, 10th in the standings, he would be eliminated. But he has them 2 wins, so he is good. John Dillon, he's gonna probably really hurt the chances for Richard Johnson and Jack Williams. Williams is out of the race. DJ Curtis, who I actually thought who may be a guy to be threat to try and make a rookie streak for the titles from season 7, 8, 9, and possibly 10 for the 4th straight rookie in a row to win a title. Curtis is out behind the wall and he might not make this chase. But Duda in the 30, coming on strong in the last few races to try and help make the chase. He's not going to do it because he's just too far back with no wins. It's just not going to happen for him. Andreas to the inside, but day lower. Look at them guys. This is what I love. Is in Joltis. Look at them coming up through this final turn. About 5 wide right there. I expect them to be a little bit more calmer here. Across the start finish line. Halfway now. Oh boy, look at Eric Burton slinging it up high there. This is going to really help Eric Burton, Ashley Mace, and Nick Mace. I know I said that probably about 3 times now, but it really is going to help them because they have no wins. Well, Ashley Mace does, but most of them don't have wins, and they're still right there in behind the 5th place in points car of William Duncan. And is Duncan even, Duncan's up here in this pack, but is he a lap down? I think Duncan's on the lead lap. If Duncan's on the lead lap, that is really good news for them. Whoa, but he beat Bangs on his teammate there, Bassinger. Rubs up on Bassinger, rubs up on Klein. And is Greg Brown a lap down? Greg Brown, can't tell. I think Duncan and Greg Brown both are actually on the same lap as the leaders. We're going to find out here when they come across the start-finish line. Duda leads at the line again with Chris Washer, the rookie, right behind him there. And Greg Brown, I think he's a lap down. Greg Brown is a lap down. But Duncan is on the lead lap, so Greg Brown, I think he's 1 lap down, so Brown's going to be trying to fight his way forward to try and be ahead of the leaders when the caution comes out, if there is one. And I actually think if we have a caution now, this race may end. So Greg Brown's chances of winning's over. But he's got car of his own car, Jacob Hart right there in the mix there. He actually mathematically can get in this chase. He just needed the top 5 to wreck. And he needed to win the race. And for Ashley Mace to really not gain much ground either. And he needed to be able to leap into the top 5. And he's got to have a lot of luck to go on there. But still, Jacob Hart, I don't think can do it. He needed them to finish dead last and him to win. So still don't think it's going to mathematically happen. Chris Washer up high, trying to make the pass up high, nearly getting to Max at the line. 3 to go. 4 wide, Luke Martin, Sean Galligan, DeMax, Washer. Wolsonowski banging on Ashley Mace. There's Ashley Mace getting help from James Silverfox there. Remember Mace, she won here back for her first victory back here in season number 7. That was driving for the Gunzlin Motorsports. They were an underfunded team. All her victories have came for an underfunded team, except this season with a 5 team at Bristol. And that was kind of a wreck fest race. She's trying to get up there. Oh no, we got ourselves a wreck. And this is going to be for the finish. Chris Summers, the inside there. Summers in the 1 car, coming to the final turn this turn. This is what he needs to make the chase. What the 1 team needs. To the inside there. Greg Brown looking low there. He's a lap car. Chris Summers, the season 1 driver. He's going to come through turns number 4. Chris Summers is going to get a 2nd win of the season and locking himself into the chase. Chris Summers is going to lead us back to the finish line. Chris Summers leads us back to the caution flag. And number 1 car is going to finish number 1 there. He stays out for these last few laps. Chris Summers coming in this race 8th in the points with 1 win for the wild card. Now he gets 2, and that's going to be really what he needed. I'm pretty sure Summers has the spot to get into the chase. I don't know if he got into the top 5 because of all the guys wrecking in front of him in the top 5 points, but Summers for sure will be there to try and get that wild card at least. And Dylan Young in the 07. I don't think that's going to get him in the chase. Really not sure. Yeah, Dylan Young, he's not going to make the chase. Pretty sure he's not. That 2nd place finish made me think for a moment, but it's not going to happen. And Duncan, who had an engine failure to start this race. He did not even start the race, really. He just came into pit road under his own power, but he had basically the same thing as Noah Hart had. But it was not catastrophic. He kept on going. And Duncan's hopes of being in the chase is still alive. And that's the kind of luck you need for a championship. Jake Bass in your 4th. James Silverfox with Hendrick Motorsports really needs to get on a roll here. He's been having such a dismal season. Top 5 what he needs, but still not what he needs to go after a championship. But we're gonna take you to show you what happened to bring us under the caution flag, as many guys' chances of a win and probably to try and make the chase is up. Well, you want to talk about luck, and you want to talk about some people that wanted to try and get some ground. Well, look at this. And the helicopter cam, look at these guys right here. Eric Burton, pretty much what he needed this race. He did not need to wreck, and he did. Right up into Klein and Andreas, and Sean Galligan too. And Eugene Max also was involved. He got airborne. As you see him flipping there right in front of Jacob Hart. Look at the guys flipping there. Sean Galligan up there. Jacob Hart's going to sneak by Andreas right there. Look at Sean Galligan drop down onto Klein there. He got a piece. But the 11 team, the defending champion of the series, did not need that to try and get into the chase. Oh, man. But he will continue on, and probably to finish still where he came across the line. Just not what Eric Burton needed. And as the wreck continued, these guys kind of hooked together. And 15 barrel rolls a couple of times right there. But let's get you to your finish of this race, as they almost nailed Andreas there. Chris Summers. Season 1, he won 2 races that season and came up 4th in the points for the Season 1 title. Was absent in every other season until this season, or Season 9 and 10, trying to win the championship for the first time. A redemption from Season 1. He'll make the chase today with this win. Chris Summers gets his 4th win in the SCS. And right in behind him there, Greg Brown will finish 18th, but he's locked into the chase. Dylan Young 2nd, but not a chaser. Duncan 3rd. I think he's a chaser, but you're going to have to wait and see. Bassinger 4th, and James Fox in 5th. Congratulations to Chris Summers on sneaking up at the right time at the right time for the finish of this race. Summers back to victory lane once again this season, trying to win the championship he lost in Season 1. Let's get you to your finishing results and standings after the race number 15, the final race to get into the chase.